And then as you was growing up and you living your life and doing your music and everything, and then you actually start rapping your life, like for real.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately a few mishaps happened.
Yeah.
Would you like to discuss a little bit of that?
And you know, well,
for the viewers, so they can get some enlightenment about
yeah,
change
for real. So
and turmoil
rapping life, like as you can see, like when my rapping started, I started rapping, and we used to rap about things like it wasn't superficial, but we was young kids, and we used to, y'all can't fade the STs, you know, and it was like we was in the streets, we was in the ghetto, but we was just rapping about normal things.
Right.
My life took a turn where I was real deep into the game, or real deep into the streets, to where I started experiencing life I can't say deeper, because it ain't necessarily deeper because it's more violent or more vicious,
right.
but I would say it's a more dangerous life, a life on the edge. I started living that life with the gangs and all of the other stuff that go with it, and I started using those experiences, because those experiences brought me deep insight into the streets as we was living it. It made me look at the streets in different ways, and the artistic creation that come from that. I remember writing some of the first songs that I remember writing, where I think my lyrically I started inputting it in the lyrics was even something as simple as the t-shirts, khakis.
Oh, that was a hit back in the day.
You know, and it was like, man, swerve to the Slauson, because I gotta get fresh. But I was a storyteller, because it was
right.
Because it's like,
you was narrating.
I was narrating what's going on a day-to-day life.
Picture,
you know what I'm saying? And then I had a song called what was that? All I Ever Wanted Was a Soul Up the Block. And that was a real thing. Like right before I got locked up for a very long time, it was a song that talked about me and my boys robbing a bank together. And I told the whole story about what was going in the mind, what would lead a young man to go rob a bank. So it was talking about, like, man, we used to be on the block riding on bikes, looking at people have it, trying to teach us the ropes of the streets, and like trying to see how we gonna get out here to get it, and the desperation that come from looking at other people balling, and you like, I need to get mine too. And it's like the desperation that came out of that was like, we about to go hit a lick. So I did a whole song about that. I did a song, I had another you know, it's a more depressing song, but it's just, though, it's crazy that a man my age has songs like this, and I still run into people this day that see me and be like, you remember your song? This, I had a song called If I Could Die and Go to Heaven, I Would Do It. You know what I'm saying? It was a song about, like, life is so, I was in juvenile hall at the time. I was in juvenile hall, and it was like, you know, you're young and you doing short time, you feel like it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's, but you like, damn, you missing everything, and every day I wake, I'm living for no reason. You start feeling those negative, downsided thoughts, but it was stuff that resonated with people,
right,
our age group, and people that was living the life, because it was like, damn, I feel that. Like it was like I was a young dude and resonating with people that was even older than me.
You knew to articulate.
Yeah, I had a song that talked about the city of LA, like from South Central to the Harbor area, that really resonated with people. I even had songs that I look at today and I smile, like, to see the different mindsets talking about. Like I had a song called It's No Way Out. I'm stuck in the game, put in work for the turf now. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was saying that you can't never leave the game, you know what I'm saying? But I had to, you know what I'm saying? It was the mindset I was in, thinking that, hey, this is it. This is what my life is forever. And you know what I'm saying? But it was song bang, I can't lie, it really bang, but it was just, it wasn't a mature song.
Right.
But
That's what you was living at the
that's what I
moment.
was
So it
living
was
at the
real.
moment.
Yeah.
But you know, I was in the streets kind of deep in a part of a gang in South Central Los Angeles that was emerged into the beef in the streets, the day-to-day beef of it all, and I started emulating that in my music, you know, not calling myself out, but I was just like a storyteller. Another person that influenced me was DMX, one of the greatest storytellers I think there is in the rap game.
DMX cold.
And
Rest in peace.
it was like I used to always try to formulate my music that way. I'm about to tell you what was in my mind as I was speaking on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to walk you through a day in the life of Showboy. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll walk you through the day in the life of me.
That's hard right there.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Yeah, that's a smooth one.
Yeah.